The night train shuddered as it pulled into Holloway Station, steam curling upward into the frozen air. Elise tightened her scarf and scanned the platform. She wasn't expecting anyone, not anymore. Letters stopped coming years ago. The cottage she kept outside town had been empty of voices ever since. She was heading home from a late shift at the bakery when she noticed him. A boy, maybe 8, standing by the iron bench with a battered suitcase too large for his small frame. His cap was crooked, his shoes scuffed thin. He stood perfectly still, not crying, not calling out, just holding a folded slip of paper in one hand. The station master passed by without glancing. The boy didn't seem to belong to any of the families boarding the train. Elise tried to ignore him, stepping onto the carriage, but just before she climbed aboard, she heard it. Not a word, not even a plea, just the faintest sound of breath catching in his throat, the kind that comes from holding back tears too long. She turned. His eyes were fixed on her, dark, unblinking, exhausted. Elise's chest tightened. Against her better judgment, she stepped back onto the platform. "Are you lost?" He flinched, clutching the paper tighter. They said this was the stop. They said a Mrs. Holloway would meet me." His voice cracked, almost swallowed by the hiss of steam. Elise frowned. "Mrs. Holloway?" She shook her head. "That's not me." The boy blinked at the paper, as if hoping her answer might change. He held it out. The ink was smudged from his grip, but the words were clear enough. Escort. Mrs. Holloway, Holloway Station. Child, Daniel, age 8. Her stomach dropped. Wrong name. Wrong destination. Wrong person entirely. "You shouldn't be alone," she said softly. "Where's the conductor?" He said someone would come. And then the train left. His shoulders slumped. Elise glanced around. The platform was empty now. Only the echo of boots fading down the street, only the cold air pressing in. She swallowed. "Daniel, was it?" He nodded. Something inside her broke. The kind of break that doesn't destroy, but opens. She saw the thinness of his wrists, the way he kept his chin tight as though showing weakness was forbidden. And in the hollow of his stare, Elise saw the echo of herself, a little girl once left waiting at a door that never opened. "Come on," she whispered, more to herself than him. "You'll freeze out here." He hesitated, like hope was dangerous. Then, slowly, he followed. Her cottage was small, cluttered with books and empty teacups, but warm. Elise lit the stove, set water to boil, and handed him a wool blanket. Daniel sat stiffly on the edge of the chair, suitcase still in his lap, as if setting it down might mean losing everything. "You can rest," she said gently. "No one's taking it." His eyes started to hers. Are you sure you're not Mrs. Holloway?" Elise knelt to meet him at eye level. "No, but I can help until we find her." Something flickered across his face, not belief, not yet, but the faintest unwinding of tension. She made him soup, though he barely ate. When she returned with a towel, she found him asleep, his small hand still gripping the handle of his suitcase. She touched his forehead. Burning. Fever. Panic stirred, but she moved quickly, damp cloths, warm broth, whispering reassurances even though he couldn't hear. Hours blurred into night. She dozed in the chair beside him, waking each time he stirred. At dawn, the storm outside had quieted. Daniel's fever broke with the morning light. His eyes opened slowly, and for the first time, she saw something fragile and raw: trust. "Am I safe here?" he asked. Elise felt her throat tighten. "Yes, Daniel. You're safe." He nodded, small and tired, and for the first time set his suitcase down. Days stretched into a week as Elise tried to track down the missing Mrs. Holloway, but no letter came, no call, no knock at the door. Each evening, Daniel read books from her shelves by the fire, or helped knead bread with his small flour-dusted hands. And though the thought pressed heavy, that he wasn't meant to be hers, Elise realized something had shifted. The cottage no longer felt hollow. It breathed again, laughed again. One night, Daniel whispered as she tucked the blanket over him, "Do you think mistakes can happen on purpose?" She paused, brushing his hair back from his brow. "What do you mean?" "Like, maybe I was supposed to come to the wrong place. Because it was the right one all along." Her chest ached, but not in the empty way it used to. She pressed his small hand between her palms. Yes, Daniel. I think sometimes mistakes are just another way of being found. Lesson. Life's detours often look like accidents, wrong turns, or misplaced letters. But sometimes, what feels like a mistake is the very thing that heals the cracks we've carried too long. We are led to the people who need us and the people we need in ways we may never plan.